Alright, so today is just a quick video on how I fixed a floppy disk. This guy is warped. Like, I don't know what happened. Maybe got set on a heater? I don't know. I got these from a prof who put his dissertation or something on them 35 years ago, and he was hoping to recover them. So this is one of the few I couldn't read of the 30 or so discs he gave me. So I just carefully slice it open, and once you've got it open, you can get your finger in there and pull the floppy media out. I'm gonna prepare my good disc first. Here we go. I put that one back in the sleeve to protect the media that I'm throwing away. I'm not a smart man. I chose this disc because it has just little spot welds holding it in, so it's easier to cut open, but that was a lie. It wasn't easy. I found it was easiest just to put the knife in the edge and cut the whole thing wide open. So, get that out of there. Watch when it falls on the desk. You can see the air escape from underneath it, and it gets flatter and flatter. All right, so we're gonna pull the disc out super carefully. Managed to do it without touching it. And then just drop it in the good sleeve. That's all there is to it. I think these are tougher than people think they are, given that they're always spinning inside that sleeve, and it has a sort of an insulation and barrier inside that it's sliding on. Clearly doesn't wipe the disc material off. So anyway, here we go. You can see the inner ring of the disc is missing even, but stick it into my floppy drive. I'm using Dracopy. Push F1 and success. Highlight them all, and I'm going to copy them over to my flash drive. These are sequence files, .seq. As it turned out, these sequence files are a little bit hard to work with. Most of the programs that I found to copy the files from a floppy to my computer didn't work with sequence files. Just this one build of Dracopy was able to do it, and they just end up as extensionless files on my flash drive. So this is just a quick overview of the process that I use to convert them into text format. So first, what I do here is I do a directory listing, and if you do dir/b like this, it doesn't put any extra information. And then arrow listing.txt means that it'll drop that directory listing with no extra info to a text file. And now I use a spreadsheet to build a batch file. Now the spreadsheet basically just allows you to drag and drop or to copy and paste text vertically, which you could do with search and replace if you were, had more patience. But you can see below, I'd already done it. I already built a big batch file for the, 1,500 files, something like that. But this is just the quick process. Basically, you fill in the text everywhere in the batch file that you want to repeat. And then you can highlight and just drag them down. And this will build a batch file with tabs instead of, spaces or no spaces. But you just take that into a text editor and you can get rid of all of the tabs. So fast forward through this bit and you're left with a batch file. All right. So let's take that into DOS and run it. Paste it into Notepad and just save that as a batch file. And the actual program that I'm calling Petcat, which is the program that does the conversion, wasn't in the folder. So I just dropped it into the folder to make things easy. And you run it and it's done. Let's go check out one of the files. There you go. I hope this is useful to somebody. Cheers.